It's good to be with you on this Thursday. I trust that you are rejoicing in the Lord. You know, as believers, we can always rejoice. We are saved. We're children of God. We're on our way to heaven. He loves us. There's just so many things that can be a blessing to us in our lives, and I trust you are being blessed. But I want to challenge you today to something even more challenging, more stirring than just the wonderful privilege of being a child of God, and that is the purpose that we have in being children of God. In Acts chapter 18, the Apostle Paul was in Corinth, and it was not the easiest of ministries, but yet it was a very fruitful and very influential ministry. And as he was facing some of the pressures there and all, God spoke to him in a way that really encouraged him. It's recorded for us in Acts chapter 18, verse 9. Then spake the Lord to Paul in the night by a vision, Be not afraid, but speak, and hold not thy peace, for I am with thee, and no man shall set on thee to hurt thee, for I have much people in this city. Now we look at that. That's the Apostle Paul. He was on this great apostolic mission to open the gospel, the cities to the gospel, and to do a great pioneering work. But we, every one of us, have just as significant a ministry in our own way. God has gifted us to be a blessing to our local church and to strengthen one another, because every local church has a mission to fulfill the Great Commission, and every one of us have a very distinct role in that. And here we see the Apostle Paul being spoken to by the Lord very directly to not be afraid. Now this is helpful for us because we're still in an uncertain time in who do we talk to? What do people think? Are they okay about us coming to their house? What are people, how are they processing all that's going on? And sometimes we can allow ourselves to over-analyze the situation and be tentative in a time in which I believe the doors are wide open in the hearts of many people. And so we need to take that same admonition to heart here from the Lord, as is written in Scripture for us, and that is, be not afraid, but go ahead and speak, and hold not thy peace. I'm telling you, this is the time for us just to believe that the gospel is going to make a difference. Oh yeah, there'll be some pushback, but there always is. But people are more willing right now than ever to talk about the things of the Lord. They are burdened. They're confused. And they need answers, and they will listen. And then I love verse 10, For I am with thee. Now, friend, your life is very, very important to the Lord. You have a very specific ability to be used of him. It's because God's with you. It isn't you. It isn't your natural abilities. It's everything that God gave you, and it's his very presence. And if we're walking with him, you can have that same encouraging admonition from the Lord. Don't be afraid. Speak. Hold not thy peace, because I'm with you. And then he goes on to say, and I'm going to protect you. No man shall set on thee to hurt thee. Why? Because there are much people in this city. As you drive around today, wherever you're located, look around. There are people that we have a responsibility to reach. And right now, the Lord would tell us, I can guarantee you, don't be afraid. I'm with you. Why? Because there are much people in this city that I want you to reach. People you're uniquely prepared to have an open door with them. And so we need to be awakened. All of us have our eyes spiritually opened. This vision that God gave him kept him going, and he was there for 1 year and 6 months. He stayed put in a difficult city, and God did a mighty work that affected many other places because of the cosmopolitan character of that city. And God has so many good things he wants to do through your life. The impact is so greater, much greater than you can imagine. We limit ourselves. We say, how can we be used? That's a lie of the devil. God will use you because the gospel's powerful and his presence is powerful. So let's all take that vision and let's encourage ourselves today. There's much people in the city, and God will be with us if we're willing to speak his name.